What's up, YouTube world? This is G Fab Bray, Cool G's there, Cool G TV. Before we even get too much into this video, why don't you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you can know when I'm coming out with a new video. This video I want to kind of give you guys some information about how much money you can literally make from doing heating and air, and I guess any other service industry, but I'm more specific with heating and air. Imagine this: I used to have a job, and when I first came out of HVAC school, a friend of mine actually hired me on as a maintenance man in an apartment complex where I learned a lot of my HVAC skills, and I learned to be comfortable with the actual units. But when I worked that job, they paid me approximately $18 an hour, and that was maybe $600 a week. $600 a week. That's about $1,200 every 2 weeks. Okay, so that's $2,400 a month. So you do the math. So about $2,400 a month. Now, just so you guys know, I kind of, for the past 20-something years, I haven't really had 9-to-5 jobs. I've always been in my own business. I've been in real estate business. I've been a bail bondsman. I've been a mortgage broker, a realtor. I've always been a landlord. However, the maintenance position to me was just a place where I can go and learn to do HVAC and still get paid. So I got paid to learn how to do HVAC once I came out of school. Okay, I'm driving, y'all. I'm going to be focused on the road, and I'm focused on this message. But when I was in the HVAC school, when I came out of HVAC school, of course, no job will hire you. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, when I came out of school, I couldn't get a job. You know, I mean, you can't get a job as an HVAC tech. Well, I'll say it like this. It may be hard for you to get a job as an HVAC tech if you have zero experience. If you're fresh out of school, somebody commented on the video, said the school was a waste of time. And school had its, benefits, but I enjoyed it. I missed the maximum amount of days. I was probably one of the last people on the GPA, whatever you want to call it, to succeed in this school. However, I finished, and I'm the only one from my class doing HVAC, because it takes a certain initiative and a certain mindset to go into this field. So when I came out to school, of course, I had a job a friend of mine gave me a job over at an apartment complex, okay? So I did have a hookup, okay? So some of you guys got hookups too. So I had a job at this apartment complex, worked there for about 1 year and 4 months. Got really, really comfortable working on air conditioning units and furnaces, but I never did any furnace installs at the AC complex. I did a lot of condenser unit installs, but no furnace installs. So I got tired of that job after a while. They gave me a raise. They gave me like a 15-cent raise. And but anyway, I was making about $600 a week on that job. In this line of work, in this field, if you do one install, you can literally make anywhere from, on the low end, $1,000, and from the high end, say about, the most I probably made on a single install was probably about $2,800. So you can make from $1,000 to $2,800 literally in one day doing an install. Now, how long does an install take? Let's just say the average install for me takes about 3 to 4 hours, okay? If I'm doing the whole complete setup, worst case scenario, 5 hours. So when I was working at the job as a maintenance person, I worked 8 hours a day. I had to get there at 8, leave at 5, take my break, my lunch when I wanted to. However, I got paid once every 2 weeks. And if you do money like I do money, you need money daily, okay? I need money daily because I got expenses daily. But in this HVAC business, you can literally do a install in one day, and I've done it, plenty of them. In one day, you make $1,000, $2,000 in one day. Now, granted, they may go weeks where you don't make a penny. That's why you have to get on your grind, get off your ass, get on your P's and Q's, and figure out how to drum up some business. Watching videos, getting mentorship, putting out ads on Craigslist, putting out websites, social media, all the free things that you can do to go ahead and drum up more business, because install is what you need. That's a payday. Every time you get a service call, you can get some gas money, you get a couple of dollars in your pocket, you pay a few bills. But when you get an install, that's a payday. So I would literally make my whole entire 2 weeks paycheck in one day sometimes, just by, working for myself and doing my own thing. I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't work for another company. This is what I do full time. This is what I do. So, and of course, there's other ways that we got to make money, because, AC, HVAC has its slow times. We got to extend our services. I just extended into dryer vent cleaning. I heard about a guy made $90,000 in 6 months doing dryer vent cleaning. I got the whole setup for that, and it doesn't cost much to get the setup for that. I'm working on getting my equipment for my duct cleaning. So, and we can add that service to our repertoire. So the point I'm making is, you can literally make well over $100,000 a year doing HVAC. Okay, now there's going to be times, like I said, where you're not going to have a phone call. That's when you have to be creative. You have to figure out, what are you going to do? What do I do to get some money up in this bad boy that's legal? Okay, we stick with the whole legal things. If you're a convicted felon, it don't even matter. You can still do HVAC. So, and if you're not the type of person who like to wake up early, I set my own appointments when I get ready. My first appointment, unless it's something different, my first appointment is sometimes at like 10 or 11 o'clock, whenever I get up and get myself together, because there's rituals I do at my home to prepare myself for the day. So this video right here, I'm going to kind of keep it short and sweet, but let's just say if you needed $10,000 for anything, or you wanted $10,000, not even needed, but just wanted. And HVAC, it's possible. Okay, having your own business, it's possible to get $10,000. However, if you worked at a job 9 to 5, and we need people who work, I'm not knocking people who work jobs, but if you want to have $10,000 in 1 month, it's impossible. It would have been impossible for me to get $10,000 at my job in a month. Impossible. If I would have worked 25 hours a day, 7 days a week, I still wouldn't have got $10,000. However, a few months ago, November, there's some people making way more than $10,000 now in a month. I got a mentor of mine. He made, I want to say, $32,000 in one day. 3 installs, 1 commercial, 2 residential. Okay, so in this business, it's possible to make thousands of dollars in a single day. Thousands, but on the job, guys, it's not possible at all. So keep this in mind. If you're on the fence about, I'm going to HVAC school and I'm going to get a job with an HVAC company, and then I'm going to break off on my own. That's not the route I took. I'm not going to say that route doesn't work, but that's not the route I took. I branched out on my own relatively quick. I just, co-brokered with other contractors who knew what they were doing. And I worked at an apartment complex. To get my skill level up, to get my skill set up. Because the last thing you want to do, and I keep saying this in other videos, is you don't want to go to a customer's house and then charge them all this money, and you sitting there scratching your head and don't know, talking in circles. Because some people, they hip to that kind of stuff. They don't want you to sitting there, taking their money or earning their money, but you don't know what you're doing. So be professional, know what you're doing, follow a certain what they call steps, like a air pilot. Before he takes off, there's a checklist that he got to go through before he sets flight. So in the business, there's certain checklists that you want to go through before you set flight, so you can have a successful business. And one of those things is, number one, is working for yourself. Don't think that you're gonna go to school and go get a job and make all this money. You're not, because when the summertime here in Georgia, when the summertime is here, you'll have some work, but when the fall hits, those jobs will lay you off quickly. Okay, so I didn't go that route. I don't say. You can do what you want to do. It's your choice. However, what I chose to do was to get the job at the apartment complex. I got my skill set up. I branched out on my own. The first client I had, or one of my first clients I had 150 houses. So he kept me busy. And I learned from the apartment complex, and I learned with this guy because there were tenants. They weren't homeowners. Homeowners, like now, I would rather work with a homeowner, not a landlord. Simply because homeowners pay more. One install, $2,500 maybe. One install, $2,000. Depending on, one install could be $1,000. You set your own price ticket. So if you guys got questions, put them in the comments. If you got comments, leave your comment. If you like this video, like it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, all that kind of good stuff. I'll be giving you guys some really sweet information that you can use and implement. It doesn't matter if you're a convicted felon, like I said. It doesn't matter if you can't get a job. Start your own business. Get the website up. Get your Google Analytics set up. Get your SEO set up. Get your Facebook and your Instagram page set up. Get your YouTube channel set up. And y'all get to work. Get your uniforms and get your other stuff. I'm on the way down to the DMV to go take care of some personal business. So I'm not even working today. But I'm taking care of my business today. And one thing I love about having my own business is I set my own schedule. Okay, guys? So until next time, thank you for watching Cool G TV. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.